What's good, people? This is the 4TENHEADNOD, and we are on Hip Hop Chronicles, represent Cookie Streets to the fullest. And the studio was fully packed with so much talent and so much great artistry that I can't even put it into words. So basically, we're gonna let you know what you're about to get. We're gonna deliver to you Hipnott Records. That's HIPNOTT. And we have several of the representatives of them here that do all types of different things. I'm going to bring them all in. They can all yell and scream as their mics are being turned on. Say what's up to the people. Shout them out. Please get close. Grab a mic.
Check. Peace. This is Substantial.
Substantial in the building. Who else we got?
Peace. Powerful Godzilla.
Joe and Isaiah, the other guy. What's up?
And
this is India Reed, singer-songwriter.
Peace on the Earth Tone King.
And the Black Sinatra, aka, you know what I mean?
okay, you got DJ Hive in the back over there by the liquor. And the chips. You know how that goes.
It's talking about the sweater.
So I like to say, first of all, thank y'all for coming through here and doing this interview portion for us, because it means a lot, and I want to make sure that people who are interested in dope hip hop get exposed to it. So I'm gonna go to my man Substantial. You know, first and foremost, he's my homie. We go way back. Way back.
Yes,
We've spoken before about Hipnott Records as far as how it came into fruition,
right.
And how was your position. Could you go in a little bit more detail about that?
Yeah, so Hipnott has been around for several years now, and basically the other guys were working on a situation for themselves, building with Kevin Nottingham, and I helped them negotiate their contract because they were the first of the I don't want to say they're the first of the artists who were here, because Piso was actually already working with them, but they were the first of like probably my oldest friends who ended up signing with them. Okay. And so after they signed with them, I started working on my new solo record, and originally I was going to fund it completely myself via Kickstarter. And so when I told Joe my plan and Isaiah my plan, he was like, man, you really should talk to Kevin about it. And so I hit up Kevin Nottingham and built with him, and I built with Osai from the Regiment, because he's the creative director at the label. And after building with him, man, it sounded like a good situation. You know, he offered me a contract that pretty much I couldn't resist. It was the first contract that I had ever seen that gave me that much freedom,
right,
to really operate the way I operate. And so I told him, I was like, man, so I got some other brothers who I think are really dope that you should involve too. And I was referring to Godzilla.
Yes, indeed.
And I told him, I was like, man, you talk to my brothers. If they're interested, you know what I mean? If you got them, you got me. And so, because then it was like the cipher was complete, because the other guys I had so much history with, Godzilla, I grew up with them as well. I was like, it was the first label situation where I could really put my brothers all in a good situation, the same situation I would have for myself.
Yeah, because you were already doing your thing very well with QN5, you know, and touring and basically holding it down for the hip hop community out there already. So this, I guess, just give you more way to expand and expose, even more, and do more what you want to do freely than before.